I arrived here like 2 months ago, and my group of friends, they're all Portuguese, and they came here at the same time as me. So we don't know much about New York. Like, the mindset here is completely different from Portugal. Like everyone's doing their own thing. Less friendly, way less. Yeah. Like Portugal is one of the most friendliest countries in the world. Like in Portugal, even if you don't know, even if you have never seen someone in your life, you'll treat them as your friend. You know? And here that's completely like irrational. Sometimes I open a door and I leave them open for someone else, and instead of they're saying like thank you, they're like, bro, come on, like go, like what's wrong with you? Yeah, very impatient. They're very focused on their own path, but I still like it, you know. It's different, and it's good to be able to experience different cultures. For example, when I was in East Timor, they're also very different in their own way, and I learned to appreciate them and took some value for them, you know. I think that the people here don't look at you because they only talk to you if they want something out of you. So if you start the conversation, they'll never look at you because there's so many crazy people in this city that I don't really blame them, because I would be scared, you know, to talk to some random guy. Like, I don't want to be a pessimist, but they can be like some really crazy guy, you know. Like there's murders happening all the time, rapists, like there's so many weird shit all the time. It's crazy. Back in my country, none of that shit happens. Like, honestly, nowhere in Europe that shit happens. So we look at each other when we're talking. For example, we even have this thing, when we cheer, if you don't look at everyone that's cheering with you, that's rude, you know? When we go to have a meal, you wait for the food, everyone arrives to start eating. And like here, you guys don't do that. But that's fine, you know, it's different culture. I would say go to events that are based on some of your interests. So if you like techno music like me, go to techno parties. Or if you like something related to business, go to a conference. I wouldn't advise you to approach someone on the streets, because everyone will be like, what the fuck are you doing? Go somewhere that you already know, that you have something in common, you know, like a party, I don't know, like just some kind of place that you already know. The other person won't feel fearful for talking to you. I don't know. Percentage-wise, in my country, they're way hotter. But here, you have everything. So it just depends where you go, where you look. Here you have everything, from 0 to 100. To have a conversation, I would say here might be harder, maybe, because they're not really into conversations, I think. They just want to fuck. Or if they're into conversations, it's not to a stranger, you know? So to fuck here, it's way easier. To talk, it's hard. Like to have a friendship from, like, imagine to actually gain a friendship from someone in I think it's harder than if you go to some public place in Portugal and start talking to some people. You can actually like meet your best friend on the street, and that's fine, that's normal. But to hook up here, it's way easier. Because, for example, back in my country, if a girl hooks up with some random guy, like people look at her like, yo, like what are you doing? You're kind of a slut. While it's here, at least my perspective, is that if you don't hook up with a guy, people look at you like, yo, you're lame, like, come on, be fun, blah, 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 do it.